Second fewest the Cowboys have ever scored in the season opener. The only time they scored fewer was 1989. That was Troy Aikman's NFL debut, Jimmy Johnson's first game in Dallas. It started slowly for them. As you know, it got much better from there. That team was shut out. They went 1-15, but then they had some parades in Dallas. Tim Hasselbeck is back with us and will be throughout the season. Great to have you along with us to talk NFL. And as you and I and Stanford Steve and our group watch this game, we're thinking, I said it during the highlight. Nobody for the Cowboys can get open.
No.
The O-line's kind of a mess. And Dak didn't look good at all. Then this happens where his finger collides and it hits helmets. And we see this happen from time to time. And it's just kind of pot luck, right? Mm-hmm. I guess what I'm asking in totality is to assess this night from Dallas's vantage point.
Prior to Dak being injured, it was a really bad night. So much so that the concerns you have about wide receiver, legitimate concerns.
Right.
Like, that group needs to play better. Offensive line, in my estimation, not as bad as I thought that it could look, but still some things to work out. Then you throw on top of it
This.
The fact that we're talking surgery, and I certainly don't know the timeline, but I mean, typically speaking, if you are doing a surgery, we're probably at least a month, roughly, we're in that ballpark. And if that's the case, I would characterize Dallas's backup quarterback situation as one of the more unsettled in the league, which means Cooper Rush will be their starter.
Who came in. Yeah, got a couple first downs, but nothing more. Right.
And so he'll be the starter presumably the next week. But they need to be in the quarterback market, in my estimation, if they want to go where they want to go, which is be a playoff team, have Dak back healthy, and do something in the postseason.
Yeah, and you can peruse their schedule here behind us. They have a game at New York on Monday Night Football following the game against Cincinnati, some road trips in here. And it's just, it's the kind of thing that it unfortunately happens every year, opening week. Somebody gets injured and your whole optimism that you've had all offseason long, you just sort of punt. And no one plays doctor out here because we just don't know. But as you say, if you're going to have surgery, it's some period of time, and any period of time that you're gone, it's no good if you're Dallas.
It's no good. And listen, even if it's just 2 weeks, it's no good. Again, because of their situation. I would think, depending on the length, that they would be in the quarterback market. And the first guy I would think about would be Mason Rudolph, because he's a guy that the team could move based on their situation. But I would also say this, I thought Ezekiel Elliott looked a little bit better.
I agree.
And we saw he and Tony Pollard on the field at the same time. Clearly, Kellen Moore, with no Michael Gallup available, clearly he was saying, I need to get guys that are good with the football in their hands on the field, even if it's playing two running backs at the same time. That's going to be a huge challenge for them in these next few weeks.
Tampa Bay's defense looked great. Tom Brady's never lost to the Cowboys. That continues. So it went as well as it could from their perspective. For Dallas, just an absolute mess. Thanks for watching ESPN on YouTube. For live streaming sports and premium content, subscribe to ESPN+.